Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for the Division 2 weekly vendor reset. Well guys, there is no maintenance or anything, so let's just get rid of these vendors real quick. So the first named item we have here is the Pristine Example, which is the named Orioldi chess piece. Comes with perfect focus talent. We have health here, headshot damage 7.1 and 10% of weapon damage. You can change the health to like weapon handling or something like that, and use it on a marksman rifle if you want to, if you're tired of using like headhunter on your chess piece, or if you want to use 8x scope on your assault rifle or rifle, you can use that. Pretty good damage from perfect focus, And next we have the PP19 SMG with breadbasket talent, 3.5% rate of fire, 15% crit chance, and 10.9 SMG damage. The custom P416 G3 assault rifle with in-sync talent, we have 3.6% rate of fire, 14.5 health damage, 10.4 assault rifle damage. Not bad. You can change this to damage to target out of cover if you want to use it. Next we have the D-Series pistol with salvage talent. We have maxed out optimal range, 5.9% of pistol damage. The Orioldi Holdings backpack with unstoppable force talent. We have 8.7 hazard protection, 3.3% crit chance, and 13.5 weapon damage. A Hana U chess piece with headhunter talent. We have 6% weapon handling, armor regen there. It can be used on like a hybrid skill build, And next we have the offensive protocol mod, which is 10% of crit damage. A drone mod, which is 6.3 duration. A turret mod with 5.9% of skill haste. And last we have a sticky launcher mod, which is 4% of burn duration. Alrighty guys, we're in the clans vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Night Watcher, which is a named Gilligard mask. Comes with 100% scanner pulse haste, which is the name stat. We have 10% of hazard protection, which is maxed out, and obviously we have armor. Next we have True Patriot backpack with maxed out armor here, 9.1 skill haste. A future initiative gloves with 5% of crit chance. Ongoing directive holster with 12.3 weapon damage, 4.8% crit chance. Then we have police MK17 rifle with sadist talent, 9% of headshot damage, 14% crit damage, 11.7 rifle damage. The black market SASG-12 as shotgun with sadist talent, 8% crit damage, 9% damage to armor, and 11.5 shotgun damage. We have the Negev LMG with unhinged talent. We have maxed out headshot damage, and 9% of damage to target out of cover, 11.4 LMG damage. Pretty decent stat. You can change this to damage to armor, and unhinged is pretty solid talent. It gives you good weapon damage. You can use this, And next we have the 511 tactical backpack with safeguard talent. We have maxed out crit damage, armor regen, and armor there. Then we have Douglas and Harding mask with 11.9 weapon damage, 17.2% of repair skill, and armor regen. Then we have Group of Summer holster with 9.7 weapon damage, maxed out crit chance, 8% status effect. Overlord ornaments chest piece with 12.1% of weapon damage, 17.4 repair skill, 5% of crit chance, and unbreakable talent. Then we have utility system mod, which is 8.9% skill duration. A utility system mod again with 17.2 repair skill. A defensive protocol mod with 8.7% of shock resistance. A chem launcher mod, which is 8.3% of ensnare duration. Alrighty guys, we're in the theater settlement, so let's take a look. We got the Artistus tool rifle, named rifle here. Comes with perfect rifle man talent. We have 9% of headshot damage, 12% of crit damage, and 10.5 rifle damage. Try it out if you haven't already. Pretty decent rifle, I would say. And next we have the Black Market SCSG-12 shotgun with close and personal talent, 6.5 magazine size, 9% of damage to armor, 14.2% of shotgun damage. Then we have the classic M1A rifle with preservation talent, 11.3 swap speed, 13% crit damage, 11% of rifle damage. Then we have Overlord Ornaments gloves with 11.8 weapon damage, 7.9 headshot damage, and we have armor regen. Richter and Kaiser knee pads with 7.3 skill damage, 8.6% hazard protection. A defensive protocol mod which is 8.5 burn resistance. Seeker Mine mod with +1 cluster mine. Shield mod with 4.1 shield health. Firefly mod with +1 max target. And last we have a decoy mod which is 6% of health. Okay guys, we're here at the campus settlement, so let's take a look. We got the Night Watcher here again. This time we have armor and health on it, and obviously the 100% scanner pulse haste. And next we have the Hunting M44 marksman rifle with close and personal talent. We have 8% of damage to target out of cover, 87% of headshot damage, 12% of marksman rifle damage. Then we have the M249B LMG with major talent with 7% of crit damage, 9% of damage to target out of cover, 10% of LMG damage. A golden gear mask with armor there was. We have 7.4% of skill damage, 8.8% of hazard protection. Ultimate holster with armor regen and health. And then we have utility system mod with 16.1% of repair skill. Chem launcher mod with +1 ammo. Hive mod with 4.2% of duration. Pulse mod with 5% of skill haste. And last we have a trap mod which is 5.9% of duration. Alrighty guys, we're here in DZ East vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Hollow Man, okay, the Hollow Man mask, which is named Yal Gear mask. We have armor here, which is, fairly low, but you can obviously optimize that. We have the 10% of health damage here with 7.6% of status effect, which you can change to like crit chance, crit damage, headshot damage, armor regen, whatever you want. You know, you can do that. But hey, this is a Hollow Man mask, pretty good mask if you want to use on a hazard build or something like that. You know, you can throw this one out. All right, next we have G28 marksman rifle with fast 10 talent. We have 7% of damage to target out of cover, 90% of headshot damage, 11.3 marksman rifle damage. The classic RPK LMG with unhinged talent. We have 9% of stability, 11% of damage to target out of cover, and 4.8% LMG damage. We have Foundry Bulwark mask with armor there. We have 7.6% of skill damage. A Future Initiative holster with 7.2% of explosive resistance. A Providence mask with 9.9 weapon damage, 7.5 weapon handling, 8.1% of hazard protection. A Providence holster with 9.7 weapon damage, 6.5 explosive resistance, and we have armor regen. We have Utility Protocol mod with 10.3 skill haste, Chem Launcher mod with +1 ammo, Hive mod with 4% range, Pulse mod with 8.6 effect duration, and last we have a Trap mod which is 6% of duration. Okay guys, we're in Dark Zone South vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Glory Days assault rifle, comes with perfect near-sighted. We have 8.5% of magazine size, 13.5% health damage, 10.6% assault rifle damage. This is not actually a Dark Zone exclusive, it's not. You can get it in open world, you know, I think, yeah, you can get it in open world. Next, we have the Tommy gun. We have Outsider talent, 5% damage to armor, 14.5% crit chance, 11.5% of SMG damage. Really solid weapon. If you want, you can give it a try, you know, change the Outsider to anything else you want, or you can keep that, you know, you get that crazy range and accuracy. Next, we have the CTAR-21 assault rifle with perpetuation talent, 7% of damage to target out of cover, 15% of health damage, and 10.8% of assault rifle damage. Then we have the Magnum pistol with ignited talent, 9% of headshot damage, 10.7 pistol damage, ongoing directive backpack with 8.4 weapon damage, and we have health there. Hardwire chest piece with 16,020 health. Then we have Ultimate backpack with adrenaline rush talent, 16.4% of repair skill, 8.5 hazard protection. A Gilligore chest piece with a reassigned talent. We have a 6.1% of skill damage, maxed out skill haste, and obviously we have armor. Then we have offensive system mod with 4.3% crit chance, a drone mod which is 8.3 scan range, a turret mod with 5.7 skill haste, and last we have a sticker launcher mod which is 4.8% blast radius. Alrighty guys, we're at the final Dark Zone vendor, which is DZ West. So let's take a look. We got the Firm Handshake, which is named Sokolov gloves. If you want, you can buy it. We have crit damage here, which is good. Status effect 15%, and we have weapon damage, which you can change to like skill tier if you want to make it a hybrid status effect, you know, type of build. If you want to, you can do that. I mean, it's up to you. And next we have the double barrel sort of shotgun with Optimist talent. We have 8% of crit damage, 7% of damage to armor, 11.5 shotgun damage. And then we have the UIC-15 rifle with the ignited talent, 18% optimal range, 11% of crit damage, and 10.3% of a rifle damage. Rigor gloves with hazard protection, 8.6%. Tip of the spear knee pads with 11.3% weapon damage, 16.6 repair skill. Ultimate ornament gloves with 7.5% of skill damage, and we have armor regen. A Sokolov knee pads with 11.3 weapon damage, 6% weapon handling, 10% crit damage. A defensive system mod which is 8.5 burn resistance. A Chem Launcher mod with +1 cluster mine. Shield mod with 4.3 shield health. Firefly mod with 6.1% damage, and last we have a decoy mod with 6% of health. Alrighty guys, we're at New York at Haven Selman, so let's take a look what Roy Benitez got for us. We got the military AKM assault rifle with vindictive talent, 7% crit damage, 14.5 health damage, 11% of assault rifle damage. Then we have the Black Market RPK LMG with fast hands talent. We have 8.5% of accuracy, 9% of damage to target out of cover, and 10.4% LMG damage. This is not bad. This is not bad. You can change the accuracy to damage to armor, and yeah, you can use it like on a striker build to increase the RPM if you want to. And fast hands will reload your weapon very quickly. I mean, this particular weapon reloads very quickly anyway, but you can use fast hands, and it will be, you know, quicker, I guess. Yeah. And then we have a Tactical Super 90 SBS shotgun with fast hands talent here again with 3.2% rate of fire, 7% of damage to armor, and maxed out shotgun damage. The Officer's M9A1 pistol with instinct talent, 8.5% of crit chance, and 9.3% pistol damage. Richter and Kaiser backpack with companion talent. We have 7% of headshot damage, and we have armor regen. Empress International gloves with 9.7 skill haste, 7.3% explosive resistance, which you can change to like skill damage, you know, and you can use the gloves. Next we have Badgetov mask with armor here. We have 10.6% of skill haste, 14.9% of repair skill, offensive system mod with 4.4% crit chance, a defensive protocol mod which is 8.5% bleed resistance, not Firefly, sorry, yeah, there's a turret mod with 4.1% of damage, a hive mod which is +4 repair charges, and last we have a decoy mod which is 6% of health. Alrighty guys, we're at the final vendor, so let's take a look. Ooh, we gotta call a lot of players here. Okay, so we have a G36C assault rifle with fast hands talent again. Okay, we have 8.5% magazine size, 14% of health damage, 10.2% assault rifle damage. It's pretty good. G36C is a really nice assault rifle. You know, you keep this fast hand talent if you want, and then change the magazine size to damage the target out of cover. And you can try it out. You know, pretty underrated assault rifle in my opinion. And next we have the Black Market RPK LMG with measured talent. Okay, we have 18.5 optimal range, maxed out damage to target out of cover, and very low LMG damage. Yeah, this one's actually not bad either. You can change the optimal range to damage to armor and optimize this one. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, measured talent is not bad. If you use it with striker, increase the RPM. And yeah, measured talent will work really good, you know, on this one. And next we have SIG 716 CQB rifle with Optimist talent, 7% of health damage, 13% of crit damage, and 10.8% of rifle damage. Then we have the Card 45 pistol with fast hands talent. Okay, we have 7% of crit chance, 10.6 pistol damage. Then we have China Light Industry chest speed with brace talent, 7.2% headshot damage, 16.1 repair skill, a batch of tough knee pads with armor there, obviously. We have 8.5% of hazard protection, 10% of crit damage, a Fenris chest piece. Oh, not chest piece, it's holster. Okay, we have 10.4% of weapon damage, 5.3% of crit chance, 10% of skill haste. Not bad, you know, change this to crit damage, you know, skill haste. And then we have offensive system mod with 4.6% of crit chance, utility protocol mod with 8.5% skill duration. Then we have the Seeker Mind mod with not 6. Oh, okay, I need to wear my specs. Okay, it's 4.2% of damage. Then we have the Firefly mod with +1 max target, a decoy mod which is 6% of health. Finally, okay, that's done. Okay, so that's it for the weekly vendor. The Holoman mask is there. If you don't have it already, you can buy it and try it out. You know, it helps you with the hazard protection build and also keeps up the damage with that. So yeah, if you want, you can try it out. Otherwise, I don't really find anything interesting in the vendor, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want, you can come and buy anything you want. That's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.